Good. He gets done.
I was waiting for you to throw it, so he brings it back. Oh, he didn't see you throw it.
No, I can't do it.
Oh. Melanie's just made some, what is this, Melanie?
Pizza roll.
Pizza roll. Nice. She is amazing. She makes everything from scratch, everything by hand. And I'm going to have to get her to start doing videos again here soon, because she is quite amazing. The off-grid battery bank is in absorption mode with 351 watts of power, 350 roughly, blinking on and out, depending on the clouds and the sun. Not bad at all, so probably a good at least 700-800 watts of power coming in with the 2 sets of solar panels. Got the internet pumping. It's we're seriously drawing some power, and we got some little batteries and stuff charging, and my laptop's running because I'm uploading a video. And really topping off these batteries today. That's a lot of power coming into the tiny house on wheels. Those batteries needed that desperately. Well, everybody, it's a late start today because I wanted to do the grapevines. Let me set this down and pick up the camera. I wanted to finish these 4 grapes like I did over here with these 4 grapes, which are very happy and looking good. They're spreading out really nicely. They're really growing now that they're up in the air. Now these are, again, just second year. They were just a little nubby stalk from Tractor Supply last year. So I don't expect miracles from them overnight. And that one was also from Tractor Supply, and it had, it was bigger than a nubby stalk. It had a little bit of a growth stem on it last year. So that was nicer. I think those were 30-year growth though anyway. And that one I think must have been as well. I think, yeah, it must have been. I had 2 different kinds of grapes. So I've got 2 different kinds of grapes from the little nubby ones and 2 different kinds of grapes from the bigger ones, and 2 of each. So then the strawberries are growing here. Raspberries. So anyway, I went to Tractor Supply this morning, or we all went to town this morning for provisions, and I got stakes, fence posts. And it looked sort of spindly, but I was trying to find the same size as what I already had, and that was the closest match I could find. And I drove one in, and I'm like, that doesn't look right at all, because I wanted them all to look the same as over here, but I can't find these anywhere for anything at all. These are thicker with the same shape as what I bought over there, but so I took them back, and then got T-posts, which is what I'm going to drive in the ground now. And hopefully in the last hours before church I'll get these in there, try to get the grapevines up. I've got 7 T-posts. So anyway, the garden is looking pretty good. I've been picking at the weeds every night after sundown, just pulling handfuls, trying to keep them down. The sun is intense, and even the rutabaga is wilting. Everything is wilting in this intense heat. But everything's growing nice and thick. Onions are up, potatoes are up, herbs are up, and the beans and peas are up. The pumpkin and melon and vine stuff are taking their time, and the corn is up. Then we got potatoes down this row, and half the row is empty, which we'll plant soon. So I'm going to get off to work here. So right now Chris has helped me to line these up, and then I'll be pounding them in. I want to make them all in a straight line, so it's visually nice. Oh, that one's got to come way to you. That's acceptable. Let me see, is that? Yeah, that's acceptable. Hoping that this will be straight once I get these in there. And then I want to go here. Let's do this one here. Alright, if you don't mind. Just walk around the grapes. Alright. That gives me a line to go with. Yeah. And I'm going to pound that one in, and then I can work from there. Okay, that'll come to you. That is... Well, you know what? You can come out from you a little. Probably right where it was. I think that's okay. Thanks.
Yep.
Be right there. If you hold that one, I'm going to put the thing over the top.
Yep.
Oh, wait. Oh, I had hearing protection. That is loud pounding that. Oh, and by the way, everybody, Chris can attest to the fact that I run from point to point out here.
Yeah. All day, every day.
Got it? Hold on a second. I'm not going to have you stand there. All right, you can go. Thank you.
Yep.
I don't want you to stand there without hearing protection when I have protection.
Yeah.
That'd be hypocritical. All right, thanks for the help.
Yep.
It's got to make sure it's straight too. There's one. Now I'm going to go down the line and put in all the posts, the T-posts, so that I can straighten up my grapes. Melanie is putting rock borders in her new flower bed. Hi, Melanie. She really uses those rock borders. Nice. It's going to be pretty. Right in front of the house. So I've got a couple of the stakes up. Posts, T-posts, whatever. This one comes out later. That's an extra leftover from the old fence. So getting them in there and then be wiring up the grapes. So if it looks like I'm going slow, I am. I try to pound them in very straight for appearance sake. This corner one is way out of line from the others. Oh, we need to redo that corner one. Way out of line from the others. Yeah, it's got to be redone. My handy fence post puller came in useful again. Pretty good. Nice line. So, I'm using the scraps of the electrical fence wire. It's at $12 for a quarter mile. It's easier to buy more as I'm doing stuff than to try to work with scraps on a fencing, because the more junctions you have, the less efficient it is, from my understanding of reading about them. And it's a nightmare to find the ends. So, using this, gotta measure roughly how high I went on the other side. Top, middle, and near the bottom. Oops. With the T-post, I have to make it really tight because there's no room for air like there was with the other, because there was those hooks on them. This stuff got to make tight. Boy, the gnats are terrible, and they're actually going for the eyeballs, the nose, the ears, the mouth, and they're biting too. The bugs are so thick this year that you can hear them buzzing. It's a steady buzz in the air. Oh, there comes a horse fly or deer fly. I hear it buzzing around. Got bit through my shirt today by one of them. Nature is awake in full. Oh, he's going for blood too. He's not playing around. Ah, right in the face. It. Oh, great, Charlie, good. I'm good for this here. This bird needs to dip in the sun. It'll help him a lot. Good. There's one row. I'm going to put up this wire. I won't bug you with the whole job, but there's one row. It's a time-consuming process putting up the grape signs. I think it really looks nice. Got the wires up for the grapes. You probably can't see them. Really looks neat. And now, running out of time, I'm going to try to string up some of the grapes now before it's too late. Well, now I get to tie up the grapes. Now they've been growing wild here for a while, so they're into the grasses and they're on each other and everything else. I want to train the one to go up all the way. One this way, one this way. Oh, the gnats. Never had a gnat so bad before. Not like they are now. They're really good biting and going in. Oops. Now I'm using jute twine because it's natural and it's not going to be so harsh on the plant and it'll rot. Well, there comes my beloved deer fly again, looking for some juice. Now there's 3 main stems, 4, well there's a few stems on this. I have to decide what goes where here. This one I think will go here. It's resisting me here. What is this? Ah. Yeah, it's quite a mix. The vines have grown wildly on themselves. There we go. Now that one will go there. Trying to decide what goes where is a big deal. I'm just making this up as I go along. This is my first year really doing this properly. This guy will stay on the bottom. Now they're going to see a growth spurt now that they're up here off the ground and in the fresh air in the sunlight. Train that one up higher. These guys got to run a little bit longer. So it's quite a job. Anyway, I'm going to finish these up, at least until I've got to go. Just tying up the last grapevine here. Just working out in time too, because we got to go in a few minutes. This is going to be a happy grape when I'm done, I hope. Then the next step will be mulching these and the walkways and the rows between the grapes.
Looking real good.
Thank you. Something's been killing them, probably from being on the ground, but something's been killing off the vines, some kind of rot at the ends, all at the new growth ends. But hopefully that'll change now that they're off the ground and up in the air some. They definitely needed some love and care. Now these will bush out just like those. Those are looking good over there. I think this adds a lot to the garden, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think just it looks good. I don't know how it looks on camera, everybody, but here it looks nice. Well, there it is. Done. Just in time to get ready to go to church.
Almost got that small pile knocked out.
Oh, good, thanks. I'll come see that in a little bit here. Well, probably tomorrow now.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, everybody. I don't know how well that shows up, but there's the new grape trellises or arbors or whatever you want to call that stuff. They're off the ground and they're gonna grow. I feel a lot better now about it. So Chris has been working, well, this is his favorite spot, isn't it, over here? He's been neatening up all the wood. So this is all the stuff that either I have to split or he needs to cut. Boy, he has done a nice job of straightening this out.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So you've got all, oh, look at that. Remember, guys, that was a massive pile here. He straightened all this out. Got 3 rows of small wood now. Now that's cured and ready to burn in the off-grid tiny house on wheels. That is perfect burning size right there. What do you figure we got here, Chris?
4.5 at least.
You think with what's behind me?
Yeah.
About 1.5 quarts. So nice. Yeah, because that's let me see. Well, maybe 1 quart. Because 4 foot would be to the end of this pallet by 4 foot high, which it is.
Yeah.
By 8 foot wide, which it is. Yeah, we got about 1 quart of wood here inside the woodshed. We've got 1 quart of wood. And that's all going to be perfect for the pot-bellied stove, the Sears pot-bellied stove. That's all good stuff for that. And there's a lot of oak in there in the pallet wood pieces. And then over here we're putting the new wood. Well, I'm going to restack that in a different way because that's time consuming. Although it looks nice, it's time consuming. It really is, right?
Yeah. Really
So,
time consuming.
looking good, looking very good. Now we got to get a roof on this pretty soon, but the wood is drying. Look at this, people. This is wood that we just cut. That's freshly cut. Look at that, splitting and curing already.
Yeah.
That was living wood. So, looking good. I think this is going to be ready to burn this year, Chris. What do you think?
Yeah, it should be if the weather keeps up.
It's the way this is splitting and curing. This is looking good. All right, everybody, we have to go now. So talk to you all later. Troy and Chris.
Yep.
From the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. Out.